Hello, crime fighters. I'm Ray, the DA, and I'm here with Commander David Lyons of the Lexington Division of Police. And we have just completed the ceasefire project meeting. We meet twice a month to deal with cases involving gangs and guns. Our goal is to identify hoodlums that use guns in the commission of crimes and do everything we can to keep those people in custody so the rest of the community can get a little relief from these outlaws. David, so tell us your reaction as a commander with the police department about this ceasefire project.
I was glad to see it start back up. I know that we lost it for a few years. I think it means a lot to the community, a whole lot. It means a lot to us and the idea that we can have an impact on crime and be proactive about reducing that crime that's out on the street. And the idea is that every time we come to these meetings, I leave with a good feeling that we've probably made the community much safer than from the moment.
Well, now, how many cases or individuals did we deal with today at the meeting?
Today we dealt with 5 people based on 5 different cases that were produced. And these people were people that have no business being around a gun. They've got long histories of crime. They've got long histories of being caught with guns and using guns, but for some reason they're part of that revolving door where they keep coming back out. And the longer they're out on the street with those guns, the more likelihood that they'll hurt somebody.
Well, and a lot of these people that we're dealing with are actually criminal gang related.
Absolutely.
And they seem to be even more dangerous when they have guns in their possession. And what has the police department done to identify these people in these gangs?
We've had a lot of resources over the last few years spent on gathering intelligence on these people and keeping files to understand who they are. That accomplishes a couple things for us, is that we know who to focus on, so we're not arbitrarily going out and doing criminal justice or applying policing in the old-fashioned way of riding into a neighborhood and coming out looking like we've been harassing people. We want to avoid that. We want to focus on the people that we know have the propensity for the violence and who are out on the street and can do that. So we have a sophisticated system where we gather the intelligence based on their activities, based on their statements, based on witness statements, and we actually can score them in and validate them as somebody that's a gang member.
We also work with the personnel from the Fayette County Detention Center who also gather intelligence on people that are in gangs, and they learn things just by listening to these yo-yos who just insist on communicating with each other in a loud voice because they're trying to be macho tough guys. And our goal is to put the macho tough guys' butts in jail. And that's the whole goal of the ceasefire project, is to identify the dangerous people who will use guns in the commission of crime and incarcerate them for as long as possible so that the public in Lexington can find some relief from these yo-yos. We'll see you next time.